Okay, guys, update on our give back for this Thanksgiving and Christmas, feeding and clothing the homeless. So big update on this. Looks like there's a good possibility we're going to have a commercial kitchen that is going to be willing to not only let us prep the food there, but possibility we can piggyback off their license, which would save a whole bunch of work and headache on my side. I'm going to be meeting with a friend from U.S. Vets as well as a civilian homeless shelter that gets people from homeless to jobbed in a permanent home within 90 days. She's actually the one that's going to be connecting me with the commercial kitchen here in Vegas. So fingers crossed on that. However, if that does not pan out, I'm going to need to figure out how we put together a bunch of meal prep kits, right? Whether it's just those cheap styrofoam ones or the plastic ones, because I do have to apply for my own license. It's going to be much easier and much quicker if they're pre-made meals. That's one. Two, friend from TikTok Shop actually reached out, and she has a whole bunch of clothes, jackets, shoes, women's apparel that she's going to be donating. So I'm going to be meeting with her later next week, like Thursday, Friday, to get that picked up. Which brings me to the next thing that I need to figure out: clothing racks. If anybody has some old clothing racks floating around that they don't need anymore, I could really use it for storage and sorting this stuff. Because I'm going to be operating out of garbage bags as of right now. So if you've got some clothing racks, that would be huge. If you've got a line on some meal prep stuff, some meal prep containers, might need it. I'm going to be meeting with U.S. Vets and those guys next week. Hopefully, I've got the commercial kitchen and their stuff secured. Even if we get the commercial kitchen, it's probably going to be nice just to meal prep this stuff out, just so we could heat it and send it out to these guys. So that way, we're not doing plates and all this craziness and trying to do like a soup line type deal. We can give these guys their meals and they could boogie. So other than that, that's all I got. Again, thanks everybody for reaching out. The outpour has been awesome from the community. This is important to me. I could tell it's important to you guys. So thanks again. Let's make our community happen.